Hey guys, I'm so excited. We're going to do the Christmas tree. And who is it that's in front of their Christmas tree? Was it Manuel that's in front of his Christmas? There it is! Brandon. Brandon's in front of his Christmas tree. Nice. I don't have mine up yet, but soon. So we're going to do the glow-in-the-dark Christmas tree. And we're going to try to make a 3D effect, right? So in order to make 3D, you have to have dark, medium, and light. And you can see in my background, it's darkest farther away, then it becomes like baby blue, then it becomes like almost white blue, and then white, right? 3D. Well, I want the same thing in my lights and stuff, and the texture of your background is going to be unique to you, okay? Because this is the one I did before this. I don't know, I was going up and down this way, right? That happened to be my style at the time. And then when I did it another time, I was doing it really, really soft and fuzzy. Like I was using the side of my paintbrush and going, I don't know. But however you do it, it'll still work, right? So you're like, oh, I'm going to point mine up. That'll work. As long as this is pointing up, well, then the other side has to point up too, because they matchy-match. Right? So if you're going side to side and it's just like little backwards, like little scribbles, then this side has to match. That's the only difference. But the texture will be unique to how you happen to be feeling today. Like this day I was being very like, I don't know, detailing. And this day I was like being all, I don't know. So it just depends on how you're feeling and how much paint you use. And that's called style. I'm going to give the same instructions to everyone, but everyone will have a different style. Okay? So we're going to paint the background first. So the background is going to be, try to make 3D. So it's going to be, we put the tree on top, right? So the tree's in front of the background. So we end up going like this and we let the little edges of the tree stick out like that. And it's really a good trick. It's just using this flat paintbrush, completely flat, and letting it stick out just like a little stamp, and it makes little branches. So, like that. But to paint the background, we're going to use our big fluffy paintbrush. And she's a little bit stiff because she's brand new. You could just bounce it on your hand a little bit and tell her to calm down. There. And look at her open up a little bit. She's a little stiff. Calm. There. And she opens. So she's a little, you know, they're right from the factory, brand new. Okay, and we're going to paint. Question? Question?
Yeah, which one?
Oh, so there's two big paintbrushes. One is round, and we're going to use the round one for the background. And this flat one is just to make tree. Tap, tap, tap. And it makes the texture of the tree. So this flat square one is for tree, so we don't need it. So we just need the round one. Okay? And what we're going to need is our white and two blues. So find your white, open it. No. And then I have purpley blue, right? What? Because when I open the dark blue, I can tell they're two different blues. Do you see that? Look. One's got purple in it, and one's dark blue. Do you see that? Does that make sense? Because look I'll show you. Here is the blue color, dark blue. Then what are these awesome blue pieces that float on top? They're like purpley blue. It's just a different version, and I'll show you in this one. So here's the blue, but here are purpley blue pieces. See how it's a different depth when it dries, not when it's wet. When it dries a different, neater color. So that's what we're going for, because we need dark blue, medium blue, and light blue, right? We're gonna make light blue, right, with white. Okay, so we're gonna outline. We're gonna do just half first. Either half works, right? So we're going to do half of it and decorate the whole thing and do the background and learn how to do it, and then do the other half. We can't do both sides at the same time because the paint this is acrylic paint, and it evaporates and it dries so fast. You're like, it's all sticky. It's like, oh, it dried already. So we'll just do half and then the other half. And this, of course, is the snow on the bottom. right? The snow on the bottom is just side to side to side. And then we just put a little bit of shadow color in it, a little shadow blue in it. So we need our white paint, right? And we're gonna outline our pencil. And the way we do that, I don't know if you remember from last time, but when I press against the canvas, my paintbrush goes, whoop, right? It opens because I press, but I only stare at that one hair like this. Like if I smash my paintbrush, the big round one, if I smash my paintbrush, it opens. But I sneak it up and I let one hair touch the pencil and then I just push my paint. I don't wiggle. That's for crayons and pens and pencils. I just smash and sneak up. And I'm showing you with no paint because now I'm going to get white paint and it will be white on a white canvas. And for a minute, it's going to look invisible. So you have to just trust me. So I'm going to just stab my white paint like I'm mad, and I just go like that, and I get some paint on there.
This one?
White. Yep, that's the one. Not this one. This one's for later. Okay, and now I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna try to show you, but it's gonna look white on white. But I'm gonna go I just smash my paintbrush next to the pencil, smash, and I sneak up and I let one hair touch the pencil and I just push. No wiggling, no scribbling. And then I run out of paint. Aw, I guess I'm done. No, I just get more paint. Stop! But I go next to it and then I sneak up to the pencil and go all the way, pushing. Oh, I made it. I got it to the bottom. Now I can smooth it. Okay. See how only the whole paintbrush is painting, but only one hair touches the pencil. Just the hair on the edge sneaks up to it. And then what, do we really care about the pencil? No, we're putting a tree on top of it. It's just so that we can keep track, right? That was easier than you thought, huh? Because you really can outline with paint, even though the paintbrush is big. Now we're going to put white on there, but it's about 4 fingers of white. So it's like 3 more stripes of white paint, or 3 paintbrushes, right? Smash, stripe, smash, stripe. So I just get more white paint. Stop! I'm just going to go, but they're going to overlap, so there's no dry spots. But I go a row next to that. And then, oh, did I run out? No, it's shiny. And then I go, step. The only way you can tell white on white is if it's shiny, right? It's the only way to tell. And then a 3rd row. 3 stripes. 3 stripes. There. And it's like 4 fingers fit over it. Like that. And then you probably can barely see mine because it's white on white, but it's just shiny. That's the only way you can tell that I did it. But in a minute, we're going to add blue, and then you'll be able to see it on camera. And then you can put your 4 fingers and go, yeah. Or you can decide, oh, I didn't go wide enough. Let me put 1 more stripe. That's fair. It's all good, right? You can, yeah. It's just like a measure. Everyone's fingers are slightly different, but we're just trying to make it wide enough so we have enough white. Is it all shiny and white? Good job. Okay. And have we done any texture? We haven't done any texture or color yet, right? We're just putting the white paint on there for now. Just putting it on there. Because we're about to make baby blue. Okay, now can you find, here's my 2 blues. I just want to tell you one more time. Dark blue, purpley blue. Can you see the difference? I don't want purpley blue. Goodbye. Right? I want dark blue. Do you see how there's so much more in the cup? Because we have it's to do the whole background. The purpley blue is a decoration, right? So dark blue. Did you find it? Okay. So I need some. I do not, take the lid off. I do not need to stab my paint. That would be a lot. So maybe I just give it a little poke and it will just be on the end of my paintbrush. I just go poke. Oh, look, I just got some. Some. Now you get some. Some.
What? So do I stab the dark blue or the?
It's the dark blue, dark navy blue, and don't stab it. It's just a poke, just a gentle little on the end.
Oh, what's that?
No, that looks like the purpley blue. It's this. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, it looks different to me. See, it's fuller. Here's the dark blue. It's way more full, and here's the purpley blue and dark blue. Not purpley blue. That's a decoration.
This one is the purple blue or the?
The one that's most full will be our darkest. This has 10 squirts in it, and this has 4. Okay, now I got my blue, right?
I'm using this one then.
Yeah, we don't want purple blue. So use the dark blue. Don't use purple blue, dark blue.
I'm gonna use this one. Okay?
There you go, that looks full. Okay, now here's my dark blue and it's on my paintbrush, right? Okay, go ahead and mute yourself. Just watch. So I'm going to go like this and I'm going to put it on the white, but on this far edge of the white. I'm just going to wipe it off like I want it off my paintbrush like it's a bugger. And I just go, get off my paintbrush. I just put it on the far edge, both sides there. On the smoosh, there. And I just put it on the white, but on this farthest edge of the white. Just wipe it off. Get off my paintbrush. Now you do it. And it makes baby blue automatic, right? Don't rub it in one time. Just drop it off. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in, Dana. Oh yeah, don't rub it in. We're just dropping it off. Okay, because now that we dropped it off, we have to choose what kind of texture we want. So remember I went like this? This is me going like this. Oops. It's going, scribble. I was doing it really tiny. I don't know, right? And then this time I was being way too big, right? I was going, scribble, scribble. I don't know. So you decide how you want to do it. But once you decide, it's going to be the same here and the same on this side. So let's change that into a side-to-side scribble, right? So I just want the color's right, but the texture's wrong. I'm going to make mine point down. So I'm just going to go scribble, just change her. Oh, and I'm using the side of my paintbrush. The tip of my paintbrush scratches the paint back off like this. So I just use the side. So watch me look. Flat, there. I just want to change it so she has a new texture. Nice. I use the side, right? I use the side, not the tip. I didn't hold it like a pencil. Look how I'm holding it, like a magic wand. I'm not holding it like a pencil because I want to use the flat side. The flat. And it's only 2 fingers big. That's all I did. I just changed her texture. Hey, Martin, can you find your round paintbrush? Find your round, not the flat one. Find the round one. It just works better. Perfect. Did you change your texture? Wait. Class. Brandon, look, class. You can't go back and make it up and down. Once you've chosen your texture side to side, you have to stay with it. No more going up and down. Okay, now let's make it fade away. So what color is in my paintbrush right now? Do not get more blue. All done with blue. Blue is done, right? So with my baby blue is in my paintbrush, right? Now I'm going to, on purpose, run out of paint. Watch me. Everybody pause and look up. Watch me, Brandon. Ready? So I'm just what's on my paintbrush. I'm going to cut this piece in half. This row in half, this column, and just scribble it closer to the tree, one more little row, and it's gonna get lighter. So I push and pull and push and pull and push and pull and push and pull and push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Hey, it's a baby blue. So I didn't go deep into the blue. I left that edge darker, but I just scribbled the very edge of it. And I give it permission to run out of blue. Bye, blue. It's going to turn into mist. It's going to turn into like an invisible blue on purpose. So I did one scribble, right? That was darker. The second scribble is next to it and they overlap like this. And this row is going to be even lighter because it's got more white in it. And then don't touch it more. How come? It'll just be darker color. Okay, everybody look up. Watch me do the next part. Here's my paintbrush. Everybody look up. Push pause. Stop painting. Okay, so I'm going to push just like I'm pulling on the very edge of this baby blue one closer to I'm going to touch my tree now. But I can't add more blue. It's just what's left on my paintbrush and just barely pulling on the edge. Oh, look at it. It's like a baby. Look at, it's like baby. I'm just grabbing the very edge of it and it makes like the misty blue. How pretty. So I have dark, medium, light. I ran out of blue on purpose. On purpose, I ran out of paint. Brandon, did you do that? I don't see you painting. You have a dark view. Now do a second row, which will be just a scribbly second row. A second row. And then do a third row. It takes 3 rows to get to your tree. I'll hold it closer, Brandon. See how many rows I have? Ivan, do you have 3 rows? Ivan, look. You have 1 dark row. Can you make a second row that's lighter and another row that touches the tree that's even less paint? Don't add more paint. Don't add any paint.
Jenny, no more paint. You're putting too much paint. You're using too much blue, babe.
We only had 1 poke of blue so far. We have not gotten more blue. We're trying to run out of blue on purpose. And then I make a lighter row. And then the row next to that gets even lighter. And the row after that, when it's touching the tree, is like misty blue. And on purpose, I give it permission. I give it permission to run out of blue. All gone. Nothing left in my paintbrush. Good job. Now we're going to make, with our same paintbrush, we're just going to get some dark blue. And I'm going to do, 2 rows next to that. I'm not going to put it on the white. I'm going to put it next to the white. And I just stab my dark blue. Stab! And I'm just going to go, I'm next to it. I'm going to hit 1 stab of blue. 1 stab of blue. Look, it's not touching. It's right next to it.
Ivan, stop painting your hand. Pay attention. Daida, you gotta stop painting, honey. You're not letting me see it, and you need to pay attention over here. You're painting a lot, so I don't know your picture.
We can't see her painting.
No, we can't. Daida.
Is she 5? Is Dinah 5?
Turn it around so we can see it.
Now turn your painting so I can see it.
Miss,
Yes? Did you do it?
I don't have because I can't see you.
I'm dark?
No. I'm like when I let you see my painting, I have to go like that. Like I have to duck.
Oh, well, you can turn it so you're comfortable. I don't mind. Yep. Do whatever you have to do. Okay, now let's sew those 2 together. They're not touching. Let's get them to touch. No more paint from my cup. I'm just going to, what's in my paintbrush and what I already did, I'm going to try to make them attach. It's only what's in my paintbrush. It's not brand new. It's just I had a little bit left in my paintbrush. And I give them permission to, same side to side scribble. We're going to make them bigger. We're going to make row after row.
Daida, no more paint. Use the paint that's on the paper, on the canvas. No more paint.
And do not use water. Do not use water. The water drips and slides down your painting and will erase your paint. That's just for later. Okay, now, ooh, there's too much paint on my paintbrush. I gotta get a paper towel. Can you find a paper towel and squeeze out the extra paint? And I just put it in there and I fold it over and I pinch it really hard and I squeeze the extra paint out. Like that. Look at my paintbrush, it's all mostly clean. I squeezed it.
Mine
That looks good. Hey, it looks a little stiff. Could we fluff it again? Puff. Just, I gave a little puff. Okay, ooh, no paint in my paintbrush. Look at this. Class, everybody look up. Watch me. I cleaned my paintbrush. I'm gonna touch just this very, very edge and try to make it super, just using the side. I'm holding like a wand, a magic wand, not a pencil. I'm just gonna make some fuzz and just as softly as I can, scribble that dark blue gently, gently on the edge. Now you do it. No paint. I clean paintbrush did it. I just tell them, can you please sew together a little bit with no paint because it looked a little dark.
Good job, Kenneth.
And we're doing it with gentle. You don't have to push hard. Gentle. Ew, look at my stripe though. Remember where I dropped it? It doesn't match. Now that up and down looks bad, right? I'm going to go and change her texture so she matches the rest. No paint on my paintbrush. Everybody look. Oh, I'm just going to change her texture so she matches. Nice. No paint. Oh, look it. Mine got too dark. I'm going to use my finger and try to tell it to blur away. I was too much paint on my paintbrush. Okay, there. Why? Because my finger is like a sponge and erases it when I put too much. You can't put a paper towel on your painting. It doesn't work. Okay, one more row. Should we go darker? Maybe we should go above it like this. Whee! Like that. So now I'm going to stab my dark blue. Oh my God. How come I got so much? Because I'm going to do a bigger row. But I'm going to go like around this, like a candy cane. Because I want to go above it too. Whee! Like that. Smush it in there. Smush it in there. Are we going to leave it like that? Because that looks bad. Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we like scribble that and make it attached? Like sew it together? Like they're so far apart. We sneak up on it and we go, oh, let's get them touching. But how do I hold it like a magic wand and push it up and get it to attach to the other blue? Go. Oh, it touched. See? Watch. See? Oh, the touching. Oh. And listen to it scratch. It's not very much paint. Oh. I push the paint around. Scribbly. Oh, here I go to the top. Woo! Across the top. I turn that stripe into a scribbly. Side to side. Attach it. There we go. La. Oh. It's like a texture thing because I already have my texture that I like. And I'm going to keep, no up and down, Dana. Danya? Dinah?
Pay attention.
Look it, you're going up and down, side to side only. We only go stripe like that when we drop off our paint. Now go like this, look, side to side. Change your texture so it all attaches and it matches. The texture matters. Who wants to go again? That wasn't hard, huh? Let's go. Fill in the corner. Stab the dark blue. Stab. Oh, I guess the rest. I just stabbed my paint. I don't care. Now I can go push it all the way. I just drop off a blob of paint into the corner. And then I go, that doesn't match texture. So now we go back just for texture and go fluff. Oh, attach it to the other one. Attach it. Side to side. Oh, into the corner. Across the top. Down the side. And then when I'm doing this, I'm doing it gently. I don't have to push hard. I just push and pull the paint. Push and pull. Tell the paint to go over there and over there. La. Oh, I can't go near the baby blue because I already did it. I don't want to paint over it because I like it. So I'm not going to go back and visit the baby blue anymore. All done. So who's got that real soft texture? Go ahead, Brandon. Hold it. Brandon, look. Brandon, hold it like a magic wand. Now go like this using the side of your paintbrush and it will push and pull more like a butter knife, like peanut butter, instead of sharp like this. That's a little pointy. So, oh, push and shove and scribbly, push and push. Nice. Who's got good texture, right? And then, wait, let's check for 3D. Is it dark in the corner? Is it medium in the middle? Is it baby blue by the tree? 3D. But once I visit a place, I can't go back because I have dark blue on my paintbrush, so I can't go walking around with it and touching things, right? Okay, now, oh, what did I decorate this with, right? What are these pretty color? Oh, it's purpley blue. Oh, it's in my paintbrush though. Dark, get it out. Dark blue's in my paintbrush. After you're done, Brandon, you just go ahead and finish the corner there. I'm gonna get my paper towel. Look at my paper towel. Looks like I blew my nose. Hutch! If I was a Smurf. Okay, now I clean my paintbrush. Pitch. Oh, that's darker because I didn't have any white in it left. Achoo! Gross. Or maybe, what's that movie where the people are blue?
The Smurf?
No, the blue people who are really tall and they ride those horses and their hair attaches to the horse's hair. No, they're not horses. They're flying dragons. Did you guys see that movie? I don't know. What? They're blue people with great big eyes. I don't know. I just blew my nose like them. Okay, so, ooh, I want to add some of the purple blue time, but can this dark purple blue go near my baby blue? No, this is too dark. But where can I decorate? Back here in this corner. In fact, just the corner-ish part. You want to see me? Watch this. Are you showing me your booger paper towel? Okay, so I'm just going to stab it like this. Stab! But watch me. I'm going to drop it off. Okay? So I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. And I got a purpley blue. But I'm going to put it mostly in the dark area. Booger, snot, down the side. And that's all. Not near baby blue. She's already finished. Did you do that? Just drop off. Look how pretty it looks next to the other color. What? It is a different color. And you just drop off blobs, like little buttons. Blob, blob, blob. And then, should we leave it like that? Because that looks ridiculous. We should just, that's not even matching texture. What texture matches? Give it a little gentle scribble and just make her attach so she feels just super soft. I'm just going to touch one of them and softly scribble around her. Scribble around. Just decorate. There. Just so they're not circles anymore. And look at, you see those little, they look like blue clouds. Side to side only. And it's super gentle. Just change their texture so it matches the rest of the textures. Evelyn, that looks really awkward. Is that too awkward? You want to change yourself around? You can move your camera and your painting around. However you have to do it. Just so you're comfy. I can tell that you're like struggling to see the camera. Okay, who got some good color in there? It's like, that's neat looking, right? But I didn't put any near baby blue. She's fine, right? Now I'm going to click. Ooh, we just did a whole side. You know what that means? If we know how to do this side, shouldn't this side come out better? This is the first, so that's my rough. Well, this side should come out way better because now I understand it. Good job, Martin. Now I'm going to clean my paintbrush. I'm going to lick it off. No. I just get my paper towel and give it a pinch. Because there's a whole bunch of blue in it, right? And I'm going to go get white paint. So I got to squeeze this. This one's too ruined. I want a new one. I'm going to put this over there. I might get a new one. That one's dirty. It's going to slide me. Look, it's going on my hand. So I'm going to go. Oops. Okay. Oh, look at just a little bit came out. Now I know it's got to be cleaner than it was. But since I have a little bit of blue in my paintbrush now, when I go to outline the tree, you'll actually be able to see it this time because it was pure white at first and you guys are like, what? Now there's a little bit of blue in my paintbrush, so you'll be able to see it, okay? So same, we're going to outline our tree and make 4 fingers of white. If you understand that and don't need my help, you can go ahead. But I'm still going to do it step by step. So I'm going to stab my white like I'm mad, right? Because I need a lot. I have a far to go. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to outline it. But I go next to the pencil, smash, and sneak up until it's touching. Oh, look, see, there's baby blue in it. But it's not going to hurt nothing because we add blue anyway, right? That was not enough paint. I'm going to do it twice. It looks very, very dry.
Flat or our brown?
I'm using white paint with my dirty blue paintbrush. But I don't care because I'm going to add blue. I'm going to do it twice because doesn't that look dry? That looks bad. I'm going to do it 2 times. Oh, that's more slippery. Same round paintbrush.
This one?
We haven't changed paintbrushes. It's nice and round. The flat one's for making trees. See? Like you can see it better because it had a little bit of blue in it. Well, now we have to make our 4. Doesn't it make more sense now? We've done it. So how do you learn on Earth? By doing. If I explain this to you, what? But once you do it, your brain goes, of course. So when the teacher shows you math, are you learning math? No. When do you actually learn the math? When you do it yourself, right? So now I have to put my 4 fingers worth of white. Oh yeah, that was just more white. So I just stab my white and go, all right, stripe next to that one. And then another stripe next to that one. Whee! I just got it. But look, it's got a little bit of baby blue in it because it was in my paintbrush. I don't care because I'm gonna add more white. So good. Question?
I was telling Martin to do it himself.
Oh, Marty.
Monday? There.
So and then put your 4 fingers over, just like last time. We're just measuring, making sure. Yeah, that's the same. It's the same because we want them to match. And then, oh yeah, what texture did you decide on? Side to side scribbles, right? Well, we have to do, now when we do our texture on this side, it has to be matchy, side to side, right? Hey, Ivan, do you have the tablecloth on your bedspread? Can you find the tablecloth and put it in so you don't get any paint on your bed?
What the fuck? She's on you.
I worry about your bedspread. It's in your pack. It's in that little long big plastic sheet. You see it in your supplies? I just now noticed you're painting on your bed. Your mom's not gonna like that.
Ivan, how come you don't stay where you were? Go back to your spot where you were at right now.
He was probably hurting his back because he was bending over. But you can use your bed if you put the plastic sheet underneath your painting. Because your mom will be mad. Okay, so now we're going to get blue. And then, teacher, you can help him with the tablecloth. Oh, the tablecloth is under his paintings. That's why. Oh, okay. You better just move your whole painting. Sorry. Just turn it so you can see it. Turn it so you're comfortable. I don't need to look at it, Ivan. Just turn it towards you so you're comfy. Okay. Just forget that whole thing. Okay. So now we're going to get blue. That was funny. Okay, now we're going to get blue, but we just need one tiny poke of blue, right? Like last time. Am I going to stab it real hard? No, just one little poke of dark blue. Poke. 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 Just some. Because we're going to go on top of the white, but on the far edge, because we're going to sneak up to the Christmas tree and try to run out of blue paint, right? So I'm just going to wipe it off, get off my paintbrush. Ugh. Hey, it's dark at the top and light at the bottom. Let me mush it in again. Okay, that's better. Mush. All right, that's it. I can't play with it more. Whew. But those are up and down stripes. That does not match the other side, right? Now we're going to use bigger scribbles just because it's faster? No. Whatever size little tiny scribbles you used over here, matchy match. Now let's change this just to the side-to-side scribble. And the side of the paintbrush actually works best, not the tip. So I'm going to go, that looks bad, up and down. So I just go side to side, side to side. Oh, here comes the baby blueness of it. I didn't make it bigger. I just changed her texture. Oh, that's better. I'm going to go all the way across the top. Woo! Like a can. Oh. Okay, and then clean your paintbrush off. Kenneth, I think you got more paint. Clean your paintbrush off. You got a lot of paint on your paintbrush. You need less. Okay, watch. Now, what color is in my paintbrush now? It should be baby blue. Now I'm going to cut this blue in half and try to do, and just kind of push it in closer to the Christmas tree. One more row. Okay, I'm going to sneak it up to the Christmas tree just a little bit closer, not all the way. One more row. Oh, it's even babyer blue because it's more white. Oh, that's soft. I use side of my paintbrush. Oh, I went across the top. I attached it to the top. Isn't that better, Kenneth? No paint. It's actually changing colors. Getting too much paint is just, you're just painting over a color over a color. We're trying to make a new color where they attach. Okay, now look how light this color is in my paintbrush. It's practically white. The next pass, I'm going to touch my tree. And this should be it's just baby blue, like a mist. Now, that up and down texture is bad. So I need to fix the texture. Oh, look how soft and misty and invisible she is. Oh, that's very, very invisible. And you're changing the texture so they're all side to side now. The whole thing is side to side. But I have a dark row because there was more blue in it. Then I had a medium row. And then I had a light row where I, on purpose, gave myself permission to run out of blue paint. Now that we've done it twice, how's your brain? Does it make more sense? The first time you're like, what? Now your second time you're like, oh, of course. It's all right. Now, ooh, there's white in my paintbrush. So when I get paint this time, it'll still be kind of baby bluish, but I'm going to do that candy cane trick. So I stab my where'd my dark blue go? Oh, there it is. I find it moved. So I just go, stab! Why? I have far to go. So I just go, okay. Whee! And then I can go like, okay, because we're going to attach it. Remember how we attach it like we sew it? That's up and down. That's not the right texture. But I'm just dropping off my paint. Whee! Like half a rainbow. But nobody cares because it's not the right texture. We have to fix it. And then just the paint that's in my paint. I'm not going to get more paint. I'm going to, I wiped it off already. But that's all. And look at it. It has white in it. So softer. Soft. Okay, now I'm going to sneak up. This is not the right texture. Can we change this stripe side to side? Because it doesn't match. La, 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 la. Okay, now he matches. Oh! Can you go up and touch it at the... Oh, these got to match right here. Hello. At the tippy top. They're all jealous up in here. They didn't get any touches. Okay, there. Side to side to side to side. Whatever scribbly style you did on this side, you're doing on this side. Matchy match. Ivan, are you more comfortable now? Okay, good. Okay, ooh, there's a white gap right there. Should I get more paint? No, look at me. This is the perfect color to go and attach this baby blue with this dark blue. How gentle do I have to be? Super gentle. I'm going to sew them together. No more white canvas. Oh, I just kind of scribble the edge of that dark blue. Make it touch. Oh, look at, across the top. No more white canvas showing. Yay! Ooh! We already know it. Look at us. Look at what we did. Look at what you did. Right? Now does that side match that side? Wait, does this side feel like it's coming out better? How come? Because you have a relaxed mind and you already know what to do, right? That's why. And your brain's like, oh yeah, I already did this, easy. Okay, now let's stab our dark blue because we get to fill in this corner. But don't touch this edge yet, right? We'll sneak up to it, we'll sew them together. So I just stab the dark blue. And I'll have, I'm not gonna sew them together. I'm not gonna let them touch yet, but I'll sew them together after I get all this paint off my paintbrush.
We're not gonna go ho ho ho, yeah, we're gonna go boo boo boo.
You remember from last time making all those sound effects, huh?
Nah.
But look at how I scribbled that on, up and down. That's bad. That doesn't match the texture. So after I put the paint and get, I fill it all in, I drop it off, but I'm going to sew it together because there's just a little tiny bit of paint left on my paintbrush. So now I'm just going to try to, just what's left on my paintbrush, it's like scribble these together so there's no more white canvas left. I could push a little harder. So, nice. Oh, but look at this up and down. Looks bad. That looks bad. I need to fix the whole side so it all matches texture. Now I can go back and fix the There, that's better. It's so much better. It already looks better. Now everybody matches. Nice. Look how fast we did that side too. How come? Because we've done it before. And our brain's like, easy, whatever. But doesn't this side look prettier with that purple blue in it? As it's drying, the purple blue changes colors. Doesn't it make this side jealous? This side's like, I didn't get no purple blue. I think we should put some on there. So we're going to stab our purpley blue. Stab. And I'm not going to put any in my baby blue areas, right? No. Oops. I just touched it. Why did I touch it? Don't do that. I messed up. Okay, now I got the purpley blue in my paintbrush. Just in the dark blue area, I go, dash, Booker, like just drop it off. Ooh, across the top is jealous. There. Right? But those look bad. I don't know what they're supposed to be. The texture doesn't match. First I drop off the paint, big boogers, blit, right? But now I need to go back and change their textures, right? And gentle, and make the matching textures super soft. La la la, la la la, la la la. Oh, not in the baby blue. She's finished. Baby blue's happy how she is. Oh, look at how it changes the dark blue. Isn't that more interesting to look at? Because how many color values for 3D? 3, dark, medium, light. Look how much I do this painting all the time. Look at the sides of my tree. Even my sides are different. You'd think I'd be able to do it the same. That's not how brains are. But we love and respect that about it, right? And then, Kenneth, you need to clean your paintbrush off. I'm going to help you fix the top of your tree. And then with no paint on your paintbrush, make a little misty rainbow across the top so there's no dry canvas left. I think it looks pure white above your tree. Fuzzy fuzz. No paint on your paintbrush because we just have to soft fuzz, just dry. Look, Kenneth, use the side of your paintbrush like this, flat. There's more paint on the side of your paint. Yeah, hold it, yep. And then go up and over your tree. There.
Miss Dixie got a question.
Question.
On the bottom, are we gonna paint it white for the snow?
And then what's in my paintbrush is the perfect color to decorate this white. Do you see that? A dirty paintbrush will make the perfect snow. Okay? So we go, oh, I just have to paint. Oh, let's do look at the bottom of my sky, right? Look at it. It's all ratty. Looks bad. And then this side, it looks bad. What if I put the snow real smooth right on top of it? And then get another blob of paint and just put it erase the bottom of the sky. So I'm going to stab my white, stab. And I just go nice and thick. And I just by the bottom of my sky. Now it's smooth snow. Right? Nice and thick. And then Ivan, don't paint your hand. And don't put your hand on your bed. I saw that. Okay, and then, you know why I knew you were going to do that? Because I had a boy. Yeah, he's 32. Okay, come here. Right there. Now I made both sides smooth with white paint. I just went squish, squish. Now I can't see the bottom of my sky because it was all rough. Now it's smooth. Now let's connect those underneath the tree by pencil. I don't want to see the pencil at the bottom either. Connect. It's like the perfect shadowy white because of my dirty paintbrush. And then Kenneth, just go ahead and make, like, you see how part of it didn't get painted right here on yours? Just make the snow higher. Who would know? I never been to this place. I don't know. You could just make a bigger lump of snow. Okay, now I'm going to get all the rest of my white, basically, no, not all the white, just some more white. And then I just go side to side to side to side to side. Like that.
Ivan, stop painting your hand.
Do you want to go wash your hand real quick? Because you're going to keep doing it because as it dries, it feels weird. You could just wash it off. But don't use all your white. We can use some white to decorate our tree. And then how many color values do we need for 3D in our snow? 3. There's light places. There's darker places. There's medium. I don't add any blue. It's just my dirty old paintbrush that's doing it. And I give it permission to have light parts and dark parts. I don't have to blend it all in. Look at mine. Everybody pause and look up. Look what I did. I didn't rub it all in. I gave it permission to have different versions of baby blue just by accident. And wait, Dana, don't go up and down. That's for grass. Side to side is smooth snow. Off the page to off the page. Off the page to off the page. Smooth. Snow falls smooth side to side. Up and down looks like grass. After you paint it, you just smooth it. Smooth it.
Miss Pixie?
Yeah.
On the small paints, these small paints, are we going to use them for ornaments?
Yep.
Okay.
But we're not going to use brown and black. And probably not green since our tree's already green. But the other colors. And we won't use up all those paints. So you guys will be able to use those to paint rocks and other fun things.
My mom had a rock collection when she was living in Mexico.
Oh, were they all different colors of rocks?
And she still has a rock collection. She just found them, but we have this little village, Christmas village.
Okay, yeah. Those are fun. My grandma had one. You have to collect, they're expensive, so you have to collect them over many, many years.
Yeah. And so my mom used all of the rock, so now I don't have any rocks to paint.
Oh, because she put them in the village?
Yeah.
How cute. That's fun.
And they
Who's-
have the little
Does everybody have smooth snow? Don't let any dry canvas be left, right? Look at my bottom. I'm going to pick up my painting. Look at that part I missed. Oh, I totally missing the bottom. I fix it. There. Oh, I had to pick it up because that wasn't working. Going like that. Good job. And then now that we're done with this paintbrush, all done, the only thing the water is for is to save this paintbrush. Does anybody have a cup of water? I said that at the beginning when everybody wasn't here. But I use a coffee cup because she's less likely to fall down because she has a big flat bottom. But you just stick your paintbrush in the water, not just so it won't dry out. Because the word acrylic, like acrylic nails, means plastic. So if we let this dry on there, it's a hard plastic paintbrush. Does that make sense? Can't fix it. But if we keep it wet, we'll be able to rinse it out. So we're just going to let it rest in there. That's all it's for. We're not even taking it out. We're just so I can clean, because I let it dry, I'm going to be mad. Okay, now we get to get flat paint. Oh, put the lids on your two blues. You can use them later. We don't want them to dry out. Put the lids on. Clip. But I need my flat paintbrush. You know what I need? Is a paper plate. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a paper plate.
Do we have the light?
Okay, I left it on the counter. Okay, so I just got a paper plate so I can show you what a tree looks like. And I'll do it in black so it will show up really good. But when we paint trees, this is a stamp. Okay, uh-oh, Manuel. Ivan left. Is he going to wash his hands? Probably. Here he comes. Okay. So this is a stamp. So this is everybody pause and look up. Martin, watch me do this part even though you're busy. Watch me. Okay, this is the top of my branch of my tree. And these are the needles. Okay? So when I get paint, I actually only paint one side, not that, nope. Just what? And I'm going to use it flat. So I hold it literally flat like this, and I make a tap. And this is the top of my branch, right? So they all overlap, and I go tap, and then the next one touches that one, and that one, and that one, and tap, and a tap. Look at those needles hanging down. See? And then I want them really pointy on the end, so I just do it really, really, really soft. I'm just showing you so it's nice and dark on the plate. And then how do triangles go? Right about halfway is just a smaller, right? Oh, and I'm tap, 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 tap. And then the part above that must be, ooh, I need it even smaller. Look at, I could use the side of my paintbrush, just little corner, and be like, tana, 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 tana. Right? Now I need to do branches in between those. And I could put one down here too. But I put a row over that. And a row over that. And a smaller, 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 smaller. Well, that's a skeleton, right? She's just flat. Well, if I point my arm at you, it looks like it's small. When I go like that, it looks big. Well, all the branches in between are just little baby branches. I just don't let them stick out as far. So I put one in the belly, another in the belly, another in the belly, and some more in the belly, and 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 more in the belly, 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 in the belly. And then now it looks fuller. But look at the edges. They look bad. So I'm going to get just a teensy bit more paint. And I'm just going to use the corner, and I just want them to stick out a little bit. And I go tap, 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 tap. I just add more fluffiness to the edges with little tiny taps and let them stick out a little bit. Stick out, stick out. Now it looks more like a tree, right? So did I actually paint a tree? It looked like a tree, but it's really the texture, tap, 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 and the shape that reminds you of a tree, okay? It's the fact that it's a triangle and that it has nice ratty edges. Does that make sense? That's what makes you think it's a tree. If you paint this all smooth, no one's going to think it's a tree. They're going to think it's a green triangle. So tap, 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 tap. So let's try it. Can you find your dark green? Dark green. Mine has black on it and yours is not. We're going to use that super dark green, right? Find that. Because how many color values for 3D? 3. So dark green will be a color. Dark green and light green mixed together, and light green by herself. Okay? So I find your lid too. This is my trick. So I'm going to stick my paintbrush in the dark green like that. But then I kind of tap it onto my, like that, a little bit on my plate, or on my lid. There, tell it to calm down. Because there's a giant glob on it. And let's just, don't go near the edges. Just try to do one in the middle. And flat paintbrush, hold it like a magic wand. And just make them overlap. Tap, tap. And they all touch each other. And they all have straight tops. And look at the good little needles stick out. See if you can make one. We're going to cover it up. Just see if it's true.
Miss Pitts, shall we using the...
Oh, square paintbrush. Did I say that? Not say that? Square paintbrush with the flat top. Yep, that's him. Yep, that's right. And then get dark green. Super dark green, this one. Because we're going to put the shadow first. The shadow. Okay, now, and then watch this. As you run out of paint, look what happens when there's less paint. I just go, remember when we were doing the fuzzing and we let it have no paint? Look at the needles stick out when there's almost no paint. Look at that good texture. Because I don't have a lot of paint on there, it's real fluffy, like needles. At first, when there's a whole bunch of paint on it, it's like all glob, glob, glob. But as I run out of paint, you're like, oh, it does have little needles. Because I'm going tap, tap, tap. Who sees that the top of the paintbrush is the top of the branch? Right? Does that make sense? Let's make like a whole bunch more in there. They're not touching the sides, so look. We are making these deep, dark, shadowy pieces. See how it's darker inside my tree in pieces? So just put, and we paint over them, so let's just practice. We can't let them stick out, but we can practice in the belly of the tree. Okay, so I get the green, and I just go, all right, let me try another one. Oh, man, that's so thick, right? It doesn't have good needles, but what if I tap, tap, and try to let some needle, okay, I get it. There, but I didn't leave the triangle. I just want to try it, another one. I want to try another one, right? Flat paintbrush, it's a stamp. Look, Danya, I keep saying your name wrong, Dana.
Dana.
Sorry. Don't scribble, and don't poke. Look, there's flat and straight and flat, tap, 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 tap. Can you make it like a stamp? Look, wait, don't go like this. You're going straight ahead. Can you make it flatter? Like a stamp? Okay, ping, 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 like a little drum. Okay, let's make more of them. Let's make 10. So, do they have, look at these, evenly spaced apart. Just put them wherever in the belly and just make 10 of them. Just see. I don't know. Another one. We're going to paint over these. We're just practicing. And we're putting down shadow. Right? Maybe. Ooh, I gotta get smaller as I get to the top. Careful. Near the edge. Oh, You know where a good shadow would be? Everybody look. The very bottom would be shadowy, right? Underneath the tree is the darkest. So we might as well put some of that. Look at my good needles. Look at, as it starts to run out of paint, I got good needles on that. I have to do really soft. I like it when it does that. Yeah, that looks good. Should I put more? You guys could put more. Want more green ones in the belly? I'm putting more. I don't care. I got lots of green paint left. There, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. So who sees the needles happening? Do you see the needles? Martin, look. Hold your paintbrush flat and go like that. Tap, tap, tap. You get tap, tap, like a little drum. Do you see the cute needles? The needles that hang down off the bottom of your branch? Doesn't that look good? Just a few, just some. Not a lot, some. Some is nice, some. Okay, who's got theirs covered with dark green branches? Oh, it looks better, huh? You like the, okay. So now I'm gonna get my lighter green. Can you find lighter green? Do we really care about these dark green ones? They were just for practice. We're gonna paint over them. But the shadow is gonna peek out from underneath this. So get your, oh, there's my light green. And remember, when do we put the fuzzy edges on? At the end, right? So don't worry about the edges. We're gonna put those on delicate at the end, right? So I'm gonna get my green and be like, oh, let's do the very bottom row. So I just get green, and I'm only put paint on one side of it. How come? Because I'm a stamp. I'm gonna hold it. I have to hold my paint because my table's too far away. Ooh, you know what this is gonna make accidentally? Like a medium green, a darkish greenish color. Oh, and it has to touch the snow because your tree is touching your snow, right? Ooh, look, oh, I gotta show you. Look it up close. Watch this. Look at the green peek through. What? The dark green is in the light green, but I just laid it on top. That's so neat. Oh, then I put a glob of green. But let's see if I can put less. Oh, there, now it's happening. Now I get green and light green at the same time. Nice. That's like an accident. That looks so good, right? It's like I can see the stripes of both colors. Tap, tap, tap. Now you do it. Kenan, make sure the very bottom branch is on the snow. Doesn't the tree grow on the snow? Her branches touch the snow. Okay. I think Manuel got tired. You can always watch the video later if you want to clean up, because I'm going to send the video to Miss Lopez. It's almost 5. You're probably hungry. Okay, now let's put a whole bunch of branches, no white showing anymore, all the way up. Okay, here I go. I just get green and I go, all right. There's some white showing.
Miss Dixie.
Uh-huh.
Like this?
Let me check
like
it.
This, just stamp it.
Yes, good job. You beat all of us. Stamp, 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 stamp. And then I do a branch after that, and a row after that, and a row after that. What if I hit a dark green spot? So, I told you we're going to cover it up. Now I can go another row after that. Turn the corner. Ooh, that one's really dark. Don't care. It's just a shadow. And then I put a row after that, and a row after that, and a row after that. I go side to side. Oh, then I run out of paint. I can tell. It's all sticky. I get more paint flat, and a flat paintbrush. Flat, 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 flat. I'm climbing. They're getting smaller. All my branches. Oh, look at that huge glob of dark green I got. I think I better put some light green on that. That's very, very dark. Whoops. Tell it to calm down. Calm down, dark green blob. Okay. Mine looks crooked. Now I'm getting really close to that pencil. Don't even care, right? Because we're going to add fluff and let our branches stick out over. It's starting to look more like a tree. And then step back for a second. Make sure it's triangle. Give it a peek. Is it triangle? Oh, no. This side's crooked. Let me fixy. Because going tappy-tappy can be hyper, right? Oh, look at, you can totally see through right there. I'm putting more paint. There. I can see the canvas peeking through. No. There. Who's got dark? Oh, look at the black was on the other side of my paintbrush. Oh, no. I think I'll just put green on it. See, never get mad. Just there. I calmed it down. Who's got their tree done? Does it look triangle-y? Okay, now what are we missing? Look at this side. Fluffs, right? Ooh, what about this tree? Little stick out fluff.
Ornaments.
Oh, not ornaments yet. We're going to put the fluffy little branches sticking out. And are they evenly spaced apart and all the same length? No, right? So watch me. I did not have to get paint for this. You know where the paint is? Everybody pause and look up. Brendan, watch. I'm going to use a stamp and I'm going to touch the wet tree and touch it and then stick out. Tap, 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 tap. I just touched the wet tree, which is plenty of paint for make soft little... Ew, look what I did, everybody. Those are the same length and they're evenly spaced apart. That's not how trees are. Look, I'm going to ruin it on purpose. Everybody pause and look up. I'm going to, on purpose, put a bunch in between there. That looks bad. Doesn't that look better? Okay, there. I don't know why I always do that. Oh, I know. Because of alphabet and numbers. Right? Didn't we have to learn how to make them perfectly spaced apart? Well, we're so well trained, we do that with our art too. So I'm going to touch the tree and then go poke, poke, poke. Touch the tree and poke, poke, poke. And gentle, gentle. Soft, soft, soft. As soft as I can. Poke, poke. Oh, here I'm doing it again. What? I did it again. They're the same length and evenly spaced apart. Can I ruin that just a little bit and put some in between? Just stab at it a little bit. Calm down, pattern. I don't know. Human brain. Now I could do the other side. Stick out pieces. Little stick out pieces. Oh, where's the paint I'm going to need? I just touch the wet tree and go tap, 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 tap. Ooh, some of them are long. Does that look bad? No? Whoa. Don't trees do that where some of them are accidentally too long? They do. I don't care. It's a tree. Puff. And where's the... Oh, I'm going to get more paint. So I touch my tree and then go poke, poke, poke. Touch my wet tree and go poke, poke, poke. Tree! Who thinks that's a good effect? Right? Oh, did you make them all evenly spaced apart, little forks? Just stab them a little bit and ruin it a little bit so it's not so perfect. Okay? Because that's our alphabet training when we were little. And they made us do all those worksheets and space out our letters and numbers so someone can read them. Well, it makes us do that all the time. And then when we're done with this paintbrush, just put it in your cup. Only when you're done. That means we're done and it's resting so I can clean it so it doesn't dry rock hard and have to be thrown away. I can rinse it out. Who's doing a really good fuzzy neat job? You got good fuzzy trees? Both sides, fluffy, fluffy, little stick out tree, little stick out pieces. Fluff, 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 fluff. Yep. Okay, the next part, we're going to put our dots on there, right? But we can't use our easel to do it. You know why? because I'll put a little dot, and what will it do? Drip. Like that. So we actually put our easel. I pick up my painting and put my easel somewhere. And I'm going to actually build myself a flat table. See, now I have a flat table. But if my painting's flat, will you be able to see it? No? So I'm going to use, oops, stay. Oh, I ruined it. Stay. There. So I have this little stand. I'm just going to put it under there so you can see it. There. So mine's kind of laying down. But yours can be flat. Can you see it a little bit? A little bit. I can tilt my camera down to you a little bit. Oh, I can't do that. Can you guys see mine okay? Because I can't see myself in the Google chat. Can you see it? All right. So we're going to get our remember the round paintbrush? The one we did the blue with? Can you get it and clean it off? It's going to be full of water. Just give it a nice hard pinch. We're actually not using the bristly part. We're going to use the stick. Ew! It's getting my hand dirty. There. Okay, and now find your glow-in-the-dark paint. Whose glow-in-the-dark paint was all sticky? Right? This is when I think it's actually going to work to my favor that mine is thick. Because I can't add water to it. So you find your glow-in-the-dark paint. She looks like this. She looks like glue. Find your glow-in-the-dark paint. Did you find it? Yep. Do you want to see if it glows? Go like this. Cover it up. Hey! It glows. Huh? Yep, that's it. It looks clear. It looks like glue. It's not white paint. Like, look at the difference of the white paint. It's not white paint. It's got a slightly green to it. And we're not going to use the fluffy part, but we are going to use the stick. Because how come? So you guys, did you move your easel so you could be flat? Say thank you, easel. Get rid of your easel and lay your painting flat. Ivan, put your easel somewhere and put your painting flat. You got to put all your stuff down on the table. There you go. So you can use two hands. Just put your easel on the floor or far away from you. Get out of here, easel. I'll fold you up later. And then it's flat. Will your dots drip? Nope. They'll stay put. But I use my stick. How come? Nice and round. And I just go dot. Oh, can you see that? You didn't see it. What? Poke. Dot. Oh, that was terrible. That didn't make a circle. Let me try again. It's because mine is thick. Your guys is going to be better. There. Poke. Dot. Oh, look at mine. Who else had the sticky kind? Sticky. Look at it. Made a horseshoe and not a round. I'm going to have to go like this because mine is thick. I'm actually going to go make a scoop of it like that. Your guys, when they're thin. Hey, Kenneth, if you lay it down flat like mine, lay it down flat without the easel. And don't, how come you can't swirl it in? Your green paint is wet. And it will just become, it'll mix in with your green paint. Hey, Kenneth, put your easel on the floor and put your painting flat on the table. There you go. Get out of here, easel. Okay, now we can go like this. Dot, poke, dot, poke, dot. These are going to be glow-in-the-dark light bulbs. Poke, dot. They look white, but they will dry clear like Elmer's glue. Oh, that is a huge amount of paint just came off. Oh well, don't care. Plop. Oh, don't forget the fuzzy edges where you dangle the Christmas tree ornaments off. This part right here on the very edge. Oh, I want one, they said. And I'm going to put it all over the tree. These are my lights. Don't we put the lights on first? If you don't use all your glow-in-the-dark paint on your lights, we can put it after we're all done, later. We could put it on the snow and on the background, but it better be dry because it will make a smeared mess. Whoa! Mine is all thick and weird. I put so much of the glow-in-the-dark powder in it because I wanted it super, super glowy for you guys. I buy the powder from an industrial company that make the, for emergencies so you can see in a fire. And I bought their powder, but it made the stuff so thick, but it's going to glow really good. All the way to the top. These are your lights. Cover it with lights. Ew. And whatever paint, glow-in-the-dark paint I have left, I can put it on my edges. Whee! And I can put it on my snow, but not right now. I'm not going to put it on my snow in my background right now. How come? Because they're probably not dry and it will just smear. I just wiped the glow-in-the-dark paint on my apron so my apron will glow. Did you guys put dots everywhere? Nice and thick dots. Only where they're thick will it glow. If you just put like pat, 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 only the first one will be thick enough. And then tomorrow, if you see this in the bathroom and you're like, oh, mine doesn't glow good enough, you can put more lights on. Right? So don't worry. Okay, now I'm going to put some of my colors on there. Who's ready? Can I put red on first? Because it's my favorite color, see? Red.
I got a question.
Question, yes.
So we're going to use the small ones, right?
The small ones, And here's my trick about the small ones. They're hard to open, but you can't leave a whole bunch open at once. Like if I had 4 of these open, they actually fall over on the table. So you have to keep closing them.
How do you open it?
You pull just one of them. You grab onto one of them and pull it up. Snap. It pulls itself apart. And then you push it down to close it. And then do you want your ornaments to be round? Right? Then we go poke. Dot. That's nice and round. Look at mine. Right? I wonder if I could do this now. Let me just see. I'm going to keep an eye on it because if they start dripping, I'm going to be mad. And then I'll lay it down flat again. I don't know how thick this paint is. Okay. If I go straight ahead, one poke, nice and round. But if I go poke, 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 the second and third one are not round anymore. Because it looks like there's paint on there, right? But there's no paint on the tip. Does that make sense? It's a very weird poke, dot, poke, dot, poke, dot, poke, dot, poke, dot. And don't cover it with red. Look at all these other colors we get to have. I don't want it all red, even though red's my favorite color. Okay, here's that. Remember I told you how humans do everything in a pattern evenly spaced apart? Look at my painting. 2 fingers apart, 2 fingers apart, 2 fingers apart. I put those on random and my brain still did that. Oh, are you showing me your painting you finished? Well, let it dry flat. Don't pick it up. I can see it. Lay it down flat. Okay, and then after red, I can clean off how do I clean off my paintbrush? My stick. I just get a paper towel and give it a twist. Now what color? I close the red one. Oh, I know. Let's all make a yellow star together. You guys want to do that? You guys ready? Everybody pause and look up. Clean your paintbrush. I want to use yellow. You could go back to using the color you're using, but I want to show you a yellow star. Let me show you. That looks good, right? A yellow star. Let's do that together. But it's above my tree a little bit. So I'm going to get yellow. Hard to open. I just, with my stick. Why? Because I'm going to always flick away. Up, down, out, out. Okay? So watch me. I'm going to get yellow. I just put a dot above my tree. Like that. Can you see that? Let me get closer. Put a dot, right? Now I'm going to get more yellow, but watch. This is how I get the pointy edges. Everybody watch me, even though you're busy. I land in the middle and I flick up, flick. Oh, it's like a scratch. Up, up. And then I scratch down. I touch the middle and scratch down, down, down. And then I get more paint and I touch the middle and scratch to the right. Scratch, scratch, scratch. It looks like sparklers. And then I scratch to the left. Oh, now it looks like a plus. Well, I guess that's okay. But what if I do the corners? I could do the corners. Now I get yellow and I'm going to do the corners. So I land in the middle and go out in the corner. And then out in this corner. And I get more yellow. I keep getting more yellow so it's nice and thick and bright. And then down. Oh, I did all the corners. Doesn't that look good? And I just go scratch, 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 and I let the yellow shoot off. Like sparklers.
Ivan, get your yellow and paint the star.
Look, Ivan, I touch the middle and I go up, scratch with my stick, because I want it pointy. And then scratch down, down. And then scratch out, out like a plus. And then, should I leave it? Could I make it brighter? How can I make it brighter? A little bit of white. I'm going to get white, not from those little, don't get white from here. Okay, don't get white from, this is see-through white. She's no good, I don't like her. So I'm going to get white and go, well, let me see. So I put white in the middle. Watch this. Everybody pause and look up. Ivan, watch me. This is how you're going to do the yellow too. Watch, Kenneth. Watch, Evelyn. Pause and look up. Watch me, Brandon. Okay, here I go. I put white in the middle of the star. Now watch. I'm going to scratch up. Ooh, ooh. Then I scratch down. I'm just making stripes of white in the yellow I already put. And it looks brighter. Doesn't that look neat? I didn't use my brush. I used my stick. And I just scratch some white into it. And I go up, up, up. Down, down, down. Side, side, side. Out, out, out. Shine, shine, shine. Now it's yellow and white, which is way brighter. Oh, my little red ones are dripping. Look at. I told ya. Aw. I should lay it down flat. I don't want drippy looking ornaments. I'm going to lay it flat. Your guys is going to come out better than mine because yours isn't dripping. Okay, now I'm going to get yellow and put some yellow ornaments. So I just go poke, dot, poke, dot. I don't have to put them everywhere, just some. Oh, that one didn't come out round. Let me do it one more time. Okay, there. Poke, dot, poke, dot. Pretty. Just some. Can I always go back and put more yellow if I want? Yeah, but I'm anxious to get to pink because I love pink. So that's enough yellow for me because I said so. And I clean off my stick. Now I get pink and orange. This is my favorite stick. This one, or the strip of paint. It's brighter colors. And now I can go poke. I'm watching to see if it drips. You better stay there, pink. Okay, I was making sure. Poke. Dot. Poke. Dot. More paint. Oh, I stuck it in too deep. Look what I did. Careful. Poke. Dot. Look at this, bright colors. Whee. And the edges get jealous. And the middle gets jealous. Where's my ornament? She got an ornament and I didn't. Now the edges. Oh, maybe one more near the bottom. She didn't get none. That looks pretty good. Now I can put the lid on. Who's having fun putting dots? It's so easy, it's fun. We're just decorating. Orange, who put orange? Anyone? Once you start doing the whole rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, your brain goes, ooh, don't skip any colors. Look, Brandon's Christmas tree is on. I'm jealous. My Christmas tree's not up yet. Okay, now I got orange. I have to find spaces for orange to be. My tree's getting crowded. Look at it. So pretty. Do you know what I did? I went for one of these because I'm always putting the paint dots. I went to the craft store and found little gems and they're flat. I glued on gems on my tree. And they also have teeny tiny little presents and I glued those to the bottom underneath. I don't know. You could do whatever you want. Did you use all the colors you could think of? Did you use lavender? Because you're beating me and I'm totally jealous. Well, if you're done, why don't you take your painting without smearing it and take it into the bathroom and close the door and turn off the light and see if it glows and then come back and tell us.
Miss Peachy?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay. Do you want to go see yours in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Because there's my bathroom doesn't have a window. That's why mine's so dark. My bathroom.
I'm done.
Are you going to go see yours in the bathroom and come back and tell us? Because you might want more lights. Ivan, did yours glow?
Yeah.
Do you want more lights?
Well, it was actually like,
But go check it, but mine is already finished.
it was like bright how I wanted.
Oh, it's just how you want it. Nice. And then I can also use my finger. And I'm not going to use my paintbrush because my paintbrush is dirty. But look, I can use my finger and put some more on the snow. How come I'm not using my paintbrush? My paintbrush is dirty. But I can use my finger and put some on the snow. And I could put some glowing around my Christmas tree. It just looks like glue when I put it on, but I can go look at it in the bathroom. I just put it, ooh, I'll put it around the, I'm not going to put it on my star, look at, because how come? My star is wet. So, and now why am I using my finger? Because it's clean. My paintbrush would make it all dirty. But I can go around my star, and this will dry clear like Elmer's glue. So even though it looks lumpy, it's going to, oh, there. But I'm not putting it on the paint. The paint is wet, and it will just smear. There. And then I could put it next to my tree like this. Just give it little scribbles. Matching texture, right? I just want my, oh, I got green in mine. I hope nobody gets mad at me. Uh-huh.
I'm done.
Did you put some on your snow?
I'm done too.
Did you put some extra on your snow? And some around your tree? And some around your star? Okay, let me show you another trick real fast. Everybody pause. Oh, look at my pink is dripping. Arr. Okay, inside your cup is this teeny tiny paintbrush. Everybody look. Where did everybody go? Oh, they all went to the bathroom. I should have told you after. Here they come. Okay, Jaylene, watch. I'm going to use I'll tell them when they come back, my itty bitty teeny tiny paintbrush. Look, Ivan, I'm going to add some sparkle. So here's my tiny paintbrush from the kit, right? And I'm going to get some white. I'm going to put whoa, don't fall painting. Stop. And I'm going to get some white and use my stick and decorate my little lights, look, or my ornaments. I could put a white dot on this one, and a white dot on that one, and a white dot on that one. It makes them look shinier. But I just use my itty bitty stick from the kit, and I just make that orange one brighter, and that yellow one brighter, and that red one brighter. Oh, I just put a little speck of white on that one, and oh, my pink ones are dripping. Let me go upside down and make them go back. That doesn't really work. I'm just kidding. Okay. Once they drip, they drip. And then this one would like to be shinier, and that one would like to be shinier, and that, oh, just a little speck of white makes her look shinier. I put a speck of white on that one, oh, I put red on that one. That was an accident. Shine, 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 shine. Speck of white. A speck of white for you, a speck of white for you, and a speck of white for you. Isn't that prettier? Guess I don't need that no more. But I should definitely dry my painting like this, huh? Mine are dripping.
I finished. Do you guys like mine?
Let me check it. Oh, nice. Look at them. Did you go in the bathroom and see if it glows in the dark? Did your lights glow in the dark? Good job.
Wait, the paint is supposed to glow in the dark?
No, just this glue. The glue one does. The glue glows in the dark. This is glow in the dark paint. We used it first.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, so before anybody leaves, I need to see your paintings.
Hold up your paintings. Yes.
If you want, let me see your picture again.
You guys did such a good job.